Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be. Today we watched Heart of Stone on Netflix. You know, it's a international spy secret group nobody knows about kind of movie. Super technology forward. You know, they got, starts out with like MI6 kind of stuff, but this other girl is in a more elite group than even MI6 or the CIA. Yada yada yada. You kind of get the story, but you know, they're basically. I don't want to ruin it. It's actually a good movie. I mean, it's watchable. I'll rant about something because you might as well. But you know, there's a deck of cards. They got four suits and a deck of cards. So there's the Heart, which is the supercomputer, kind of like Minority Report. It can't predict a computer, but you know, there's a super massive, powerful computer that's helping the super agency, you know, do things, good things or whatever. But you know, collateral damage comes into play and stuff like that. So it's kind of like the Minority Report. You know, the secret group is called the Charter. Or maybe the Chapter, I don't know. But you know, the main character is this little computer hacker who supposedly works for MI6, and she doesn't, you know, get out the car. I gotta turn my fans on. Holy moly! What the hell? The basement's hot as hell. But you know, and all of a sudden, you know, she gets. You know, she needs to go in, and of course she's a super spy from the Chapter, not just some MI6 computer hacker. But either way, it basically comes down to, I don't want to ruin it because I think it is worth watching, but you know, you can't trust a computer. It doesn't make ethical or moral questions correctly, or you know, stuff like that. But it's actually pretty good. You know, if you like spy on spy kind of stuff, it's good. Good action, I would say. Decent fight scenes and stuff like that. I definitely watched it more than I watched whatever I was doing on Zwift. And I've been taking it easy on Zwift because I've been riding pretty hard out. So, you know, Zwift in erg mode, and then just grinding away, getting miles. I read a book recently. Side note, I read a book, I'm over 50. If you couldn't tell, because I'm old. But I read a book that says there's no such thing as junk miles, which I completely agree with, because I like riding my bike, and the idea that I'm riding it and the stuff's not good for me. He says, you know, any miles on your bike isn't junk if the option is sitting on your couch eating junk food. So get out and do something is the basic gist of it if you're over 50. So it is what it is, but it's a good movie. So let me get to my rant. So all these movies that have like these super intelligent computers, or Minority Report did it pretty good with the humans as the computer. A little bit of a twist, but a little bit better on it. But this one, you know, it's just a computer, and the anti-criminal group, who's really getting taken down by one guy who's pissed that they killed his family 30 years ago or some shit. I don't know. Either way, you know. So they go steal the Heart. And the Heart is apparently floating 80,000 feet above Earth in a blimp. Why would you pick a blimp and not like a satellite or a rocket or fucking something you can't control better than a blimp? Either way, so they steal the Heart from the blimp. It's in this cryogenic thing. And somehow, some university in Oslo or Glasgow, I don't know where they're at, but just happens to have everything they need to hook the computer back up. Sorry, the Heart, not the whole computer, just a little bitty chip that is the Heart. And then they can start making, you know, they start using the Heart to make decisions they want to make, because the Chapter was making the wrong one. So of course the good guys are going to make the right one, kind of like the Jedi and the Sith, you know. pretty much they both want to rule the galaxy. Just one appears nicer. I don't know, but it is what it is. It's a good movie. I'd go watch it. That's my rant, though. You know, look, even the Bitcoin people realize, you know, it takes power and a lot of chips to kind of generate fucking numbers. That's all that thing really does. But here's this thing that can do all kind of super shit, and it's one little chip stored with a couple of carbon tubes or copper tubes to keep it cryogenically cooled, because of course you got to cool a computer chip. But I don't know, y'all need to work, the writers need to work better on that kind of stuff. It's, you know, the supercomputers that can AI and that control the world, y'all need to come up with better than the heart and a chip the size of a nickel or the size of your Airbud case can rule the whole world. Come on, man. Alrighty. Either way, I'm gonna go back, ride easy. You'll have a good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be.